Jan, good afternoon. I imagine it's been a tough week for everyone here following the outcome of last weekend's results. Can you give us an idea of what the mood has been like around Huddersfield?
I know it's quite normal that first of all it was a big disappointment, and which is totally normal after relegation. So everyone was disappointed, and it still is like, in a way, also everyone knew that we have games to go. So it started also that there's a bit excitement of what can come. So
as long as mathematically it was possible to survive, I imagine it was a great weight on everybody's shoulders. Has that been lifted to some degree now, knowing ultimately what your destiny will be?
I don't know if something has lifted now. I don't know, because I think that each player is different. You know, the one handles the pressure in his way, the other handles the pressure on the other way. So I think it's an individual thing. And at the end, like, if pressure is there or not, I think every professional player loves pressure in a way, because that's why we do the job.
And for you as manager here now, that these next 6 games, how do you view them? Do you view them with one eye on perhaps challenging in the Championship next season, or are there still goals to be achieved this season?
In each game, there are aims which could be achieved, and this is still the thing, you know, by all the disappointment which we have. But it's like each player who's in the squad and each player who's on the pitch, it's about themselves. It's about us. It's about enjoying playing Premier League. You know what I mean? Because you never know in football life when you come back to Premier League. So, and you have the opportunity once. So it's about showing their possibility as a player. What is their ability on the pitch to show themselves and to present and enjoy really playing Premier League.
Dean Hoyle put out a statement on Monday saying that you and Huddersfield were here for the long term. So in a strange way, is it an advantage now to know that you'll be playing in the Championship next season? And does it give you a head start in planning for that?
You know, since I joined the club, Dean and me were always aware of what could happen. So the focus was the whole time on staying in the Premier League and working for this. And as I said maybe once before, I can look in my mirror, because I tried everything to keep this squad in Premier League, and I changed the playing style in the way we wanted in a way. So we had very good games, but at the end, when results don't come, there are reasons for it. And I also said maybe before, it's hard to take over a team which maybe nearly has won just a few games since April of 2018. So look at the things which happened then, and then it's normal for me to also during this time have a view on what happens in the Championship. So even now I can go to matches even more. I can have a look at them. I'll have meetings with players, of course, which is normal now for me as a manager. And still, it's like having games in the Premier League. So yeah. So and it's in a way exciting for me, to be fair.
For you and for the chairman, is planning for next year already started then?
Yeah, definitely.
Looking ahead to this weekend's game, Leicester City at home, we hear that it's nearly a sellout at the stadium. How impressed or surprised are you by that?
Not surprised. I know what these fans are about. I felt it after the Palace game, I felt it after each game, I felt it especially in the Wolves game, and I really enjoyed celebrating together. And my only wish is to give them more of this.
What's the challenge that you've set the players then now?
The challenge is, you know, for themselves, it's like going in each game with the disappointment, but still knowing that there's something to achieve.
And in terms of team news, how are you shaping up?
In terms of?
Team news.
Okay. Today is like TK had a small problem. He because there was a hit on his knee, so 2 players crashed together with his knee, so he couldn't finish training properly. We have a look how it will develop during the day. Phil Billing went off because of his back problem, but just at the end, so hopefully it's not that serious. Matty Daly unfortunately has a kind of illness, so I don't know, is the term respiratory, or always say it's something with the throat, chest, like a chest, So Matty couldn't train properly, and so there were some small things, but not that serious ones, fortunately.
And I believe Rajiv Van Power has rejoined the squad. Where's he at?
Yeah, so at the moment, the problem with him, he can't train because he has a problem with his back. And you all know that he's not allowed to play for us, so we have to look what is the thing with his back about. So he's here, and we can treat him, and we have a look at him there.
And just to clarify, following the chairman's statement, you see your future here. There's no question of that.
Yes.
And just finally, then, thanks for clearing that up. But just finally, from me, there's been a lot of talk in the last week about racial abuse and racism within the game. First of all, have you ever encountered that with one of your teams?
I have to look back, but no. You meant that like I have experienced this. I'm thankful that I didn't, because I gave already my statement concerning this, and if something in a game would happen like this, I will be very critical with it, to be fair.
And if you ever had a player that was subject to it and decided they wanted to leave the pitch, how would you react to that? Would you support that?
Take the other players and go with him.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. There's no room for racism.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.